team. How we all doing? Good afternoon. I just cracked open a nice cold one. We're ready for this live stream. Sipping on a nice cold one right out of aluminum. So good. Don't you guys love having a nice cold one midday? Love a nice cold one midday. Yup. Oh, nice. Just cracked it open. You guys heard that crack out of the aluminum? Love sipping on a cold one. If you think I'm talking about beer, you're crazy. We're talking about sparkling water, baby. Come on. What'd you think this was? You thought this was a DOD, a dopamine over discipline stream? Come on. Y'all know me better than that. Come on now. You know I don't drink over here. We're having a nice cold one of some El Dorado sparkling water. Let's go. I had you in the first half. Yep, we're back on for the afternoon, everyone. How was how was everyone's morning? How about that rejection of Asia low? I told y'all if you wanted one more trade, that was the spot. You look for a retest up to that Asia low. You put your stops above 840, and that would have worked out perfectly. You literally would have had, say, if you took the trade at 806, you would have had about 40 points of risk. And if you target that low a day, we never got low a day, but that would have been 3.8 R. Even if you go 2 R, that's 70 points. You get that easy. Well, I'm not sharing screen. I'll share my screen now. Yeah, that was banging. For sure. That was banging for sure. Jdun came back from the red like Vince Carter. I got one more in me. That's right. Yeah, that one paid. That one paid for sure. Let's go. He said, power hour thumbnail tough. You like that? I'm trying out some new thumbnails, trying to grow these streams. I got some bison today. I got my bison, avocado, and rice. Ground bison, avocado, and rice. Fire. Bison's good. Little gamey, but good. I think it's fire. Not so bad. It's not so bad. I'm locked in on this diet. I'm locked in for real. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a diet. I'd call it like a meal plan. I'm locked in on this meal plan. So I'm not dieting. I'm trying to gain weight. Eating super clean. What's up, crypto? You got to upgrade to premium, my bro. That's who gets first priority. It always fills up too. If we ever host a bull con, like a full free private event. I'll probably do at least one big massive free event this year. I'd love to have you come. I want to throw in a massive free event this year at some point. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be super dope. How about that trade this morning? That second trade. That first one, I was just a little early. Honestly, I did some reflecting and journaling back on that. And again, same deal. My initial thought was to move back to around 920. If we enter here, there's a high probability we win. Instead, this volume here doesn't confirm. I try to front run it anyway. I get stopped out, and then we catch that next trade on the way down. But yep, again, I just had a little early entry on that first one, and went against my volume rule just a little, and it cost me some money. You can't stop lacking patience, and you can't lack DOD if you want to make money. When stacking accounts, do you copy trade across different firms? No, I don't recommend that for anybody. I think you should focus on one set of accounts at a time. Am I planning any vacations? No. I should have sound. Can you guys hear me on stages? I might have to restart it. Stages, who can hear me? Type yes. All right, yep, cool. Thought so. All right. Are you coming to the Bitcoin conference this April? I have no idea where that is. Honestly, probably not. So close to getting my first payout ever because of you, man. Let's go, Andrew. That's dope. Get it, save it, multiply it, and then move it to a live account. That's awesome, bro. Congrats. I think you should take the payout. If you can get the payout, take the payout. If you can take the payout, take it. I always say that. I know it, even if it's not much, I'd rather you take your money. Funded account is sim. It's not real money, and live account is live money. Just requested my first payout. Thanks for the help. I made just under $700 today. Mind you, though, I started down $1,100. So I started the day red, and I lost my first trade. I'm not talking. Well, now I'm talking, but I was chewing. Okay, you can get payouts on funded accounts, obviously, but you don't get to keep every dollar you make. You have to qualify for certain rules. Yeah, 1/4 to 1/2. It depends. Yeah, I mean, today should have been a really big day. I should have had a massive day today. I just fumbled my execution a little bit. Just mismanaged. No excuse. It happens. People were like, oh, Jdun, it's okay because it's a bad price action day. And you know what my response was? I said, it's a great day. This action is great. I love this action. I just didn't execute well. It is what it is. Just because I don't execute well means it's a bad day. Means I didn't trade well. It's easy to blame the market when you don't trade well. For me, I'm huge on accountability. So if I don't trade well, I'll straight up say it. So I traded like crap today. Is what it is. There's good days and there's bad days. Sometimes professional athletes get wide open shots. Even the best shooter in history is going to miss sometimes. No fun on account giveaways. This power hour, no. Don't worry. Sub money covers the losses. Yeah, on free live streams that I make people money on almost every day. Huh. On a day that I'm green. That's interesting. God bless, bro. I'll be praying for you. The haters get none of my energy this week. I don't got a wifey. I'm not married. Stop over trading. And we got a lot of, this is good. The algorithm's giving us a lot of haters. That means we're reaching a new audience. While you're here, make sure you guys hit that follow button. We trade live every day. I make you guys money almost every single day. Every trade live in real time. I appreciate y'all being here and supporting and getting us out to some new people. Yes, sir. Every trade live. We need more. We need more of the haters. I'll turn them into lovers once they watch me trade for like a week or two. DOD will change their life too. DOD don't discriminate. DOD loves everybody. You do well with it? That's awesome. That makes me happy. Leganar, that's great. That's baller. Dude, the force of nature. Bison slaps, bro. Slaps. It literally slaps. You know what else slaps is the Jdun Bowl. Rice. Rice, bison, and avocado. With some Primal Kitchen. Why can't I talk? Honey mustard. This live is not pre-recorded, no. I use salt. I'll use pink Himalayan salt, but I don't really use anything else. I've been trading for 9, almost 10 years. I also just got my shipment of water in. I love getting my water in. So much rice, bro. So much rice, literally eating like 2 cups a day. Yeah, I'm live on 3 streams. One is a paid private stream in Team Bull. There's no lag. And then I'm live on YouTube and TikTok every day too. Best place to be is Team Bull. You get Jared Tendler. You get access to the community. There's no lag. You get real-time alerts when I take trades. Your questions get answered in chat. What's the most important lesson I learned from trading? DOD, for sure. I had to stop self-sabotaging myself and choose discipline. That's where DOD originates from. Have I ever tried the 2-bar with gold? No, but it would work. It's a price action strategy, so it would work. It's a strategy that helps you catch trends and manage risk. That's all we can do as traders. I'm throwing food at myself. Years, Angie. At Jdun, in all honesty, I didn't take a trade in my funded until the afternoon touch of Asia low. Blew my evals this morning. I used the evals because I want to preserve the fund and rebuild it. Why'd you blow your evals? What happened, bro? This isn't a 2-bar yet because we've been downtrending. So whenever I'm looking for a potential retracement, I will oftentimes take the previous lower high and mix it with the previous lower low or the nearest swing low. So right here, you guys can see on screen share, I press this, my fib retracement, and I draw from that high to this low. And so now, if we are going to make our way back up to Asia low, I want to see a break and hold above these key levels. We may end up seeing a nice candle here, but if we meet some resistance in this area, it's high risk to try to go long before we breach this, before we make a solid move above it. So that's what I want you guys to be careful of. The 2-bar setup at 150. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's nasty. This is a nasty 2-bar setup. Oh, yeah. Short here. Stops above trend setting candle high. Move down. Nasty. Literally exactly to a T. Look at that. You would have had, say 750, call it to 760. Probably 15, 20 points of risk. Solid. Love those setups. Love those setups, man. Jdun is goated. No more weed or alcohol in my life, and payouts are stacking. That's the best. That's awesome, bro. I'm proud of you. I love seeing y'all cut the drugs, cut the alcohol, and better your life. That's what's up. This, I wouldn't consider this a 2-bar setup. Why? Because what way has the trend been? You could argue it's a reversal. So if you believed in the reversal here, you could technically, right, try the, let's see, 700, whole psych number, that's good. You could try a bounce around 720. You just have to keep your stops below, I'd say 700. So you could try the bounce here if you believe this is the reversal. On a pretty aggressive downtrend day, though, it's not as high probability. But if you wanted to try the reversal, this would be the spot to try it with stops below 700. I'm not trying it, so just fair warning there. It's not a trend entry. I'm not taking it. Let's see if it ends up working out here for educational purposes. Is 131 good for an eval? I have no way of answering that, bro, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. Did you follow your plan? Did you learn something from it? Did you execute a trade well? If so, then that's great. Did you guess and get lucky? Is it a 25K eval? Is it a 300K eval? Or there's a lot of questions. Let's say hypothetically you did take this 2-bar at 22. You'd need to see a minimum of 42, basically a move above these highs to trim or to take your profit. So you have 20 points of risk, for example. And I'm not in this trade. I'm not in this trade, guys, just so you guys are aware. This is not a call out. But hypothetically speaking, if you did take trade here, you'd want to see a move to these highs. You can't just trim because you're green. You can't just take profit because you're green. You need to have some sort of system with it. Can you tell us how you use your fib tool? I take the Fibonacci retracement, right? And I only keep on the 0.618 and 0.5, as you'll see here. And I'll draw from the key high and low points. I use it for retracements. That picture of Hughes from USA Hockey is so hard. So hard. What do I think of hymns? I don't have any opinion. Did we earn our dopamine on this side? This is not what you'd want to see for the 2-bar here, but still technically intact. We tried to bounce this. It shows that buyers are not present if we don't move up. At this point, if you wanted to, you could either A, keep your setup intact and keep your stops like 704, Or B, if you want a less risk, you just put your stops at like 719. So you have like 3 or 4 points of risk. Basically nothing. Is Team Bull still trading? I'm trading. I'm not actively in a trade. The odds of me taking a risky or putting any risk onto a trade are still none. But I'm technically sitting here trading, watching, hanging out, answering questions. Huh. Jdun, better mentor than TJR. I mean, I'll never talk down on another trader, but I do my best to be the best mentor I can for you guys. I do my best to be the best mentor I can and to give you guys simple concepts that you can hold on to with DOD. Discipline over dopamine. Simple price action strategies that work. You have more discipline than most others. Good work. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate you. Is there any other strategy specifically only for Power Hour? No. I don't change my strategy based on time of day. Maybe my risk, but not my strategy. Where am I traveling next? I don't know. I recommend you to everyone. Thank you. I appreciate when y'all tell your friends about DOD. So much rice. Guys, I just got a rice cooker. Look at this little guy. I just got my first rice cooker. It's just a little guy. It does like 4 cups at a time. But from what I heard, rice isn't good in the fridge for too long. So I'll be making it every other day or every third day. It is stainless steel. I'm eating massive amounts of meat and fruit and potatoes and rice. So much. Congrats on the Revuelto. More like I made a dumb choice with the Revuelto. I lost 100 grand in that card. More. Said, Jdun is the only one teaching us how to trade. Others are not. Or they only want to sell prop firm coupons. I do my best to help you guys minimize your prop firm spend. I do have, obviously, I appreciate when you guys use code Jdun with any of my partner firms, but ultimately, I'll be the first to tell you I want you guys focused on high probability setups and using prop firms as a tool, not an end-all be-all. They shouldn't be your end goal. They should not be your end goal. Yo, I'm looking for a mentor down to learn. Let me know, brother. I'm from Denver. Nice. Denver gang. Join us every day, man. Join us in the live every day. Appreciate you being a part of the squad. That 2-bar, this would have been stopped out. But if you kept your original stop below the trend setting candle, then that'd still be intact. I'm not in a trade, no. East or West Coast. East or West is the best. I thought you were talking about oysters for a second. I seen East or West. Usually that's like, oh, what kind of oysters do you want? East or West? South side. Well, that's awesome, Uncle Jay. Am I trading Asia? Not today, no. It's crazy. I have a friend that works for a private jet or the private jet company slash a private airport here in Colorado. And they said that it's extremely busy with people trying to get out of Puerto Vallarta, where all the stuff's going down in Mexico. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Hey, you know you're wrong. I got no hate towards him, bro. I think regardless of what stream you go in, it's more about your risk management. But I'm glad that DOD has helped you. I'm glad that DOD has helped you, my friend. Let's see if this 2-bar ends up going. It would just be getting to 1-to-1. How far am I from Grand Junction? Like 4 hours. Yeah, one mentor is the best way to be for everybody. That's why for you guys in Team Bull, I've wondered, what the heck? Gene's in here. Oh, I just seen that. Where's that at? Where you at? I can't hear you, Gene. I can't hear you. Hold on. Hold on. I can't hear you. If you can hear me, I certainly cannot hear you. Input device, voice settings, microphone, speaker. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test. There we go. What up, Gene?
Hello, dude.
I just got my speakers back on. My apologies.
Okay, my friend.
How you doing, bro?
Good, just chilling. Just cleaned up the office.
I'll be by after I finish. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna leave here. 10, 15 minutes.
All right.
I can come help you get all set up. Are you gonna be there?
I think I got it. I just need to do it before at like 3:30.
Yep, I can come. I'll come by regardless, and I'm gonna do my master mentor class there too at 3.
Nice.
Yep.
What was I gonna tell you? Can you bring that USB thing from your computer for your mouse?
I don't know which one it is. Might just get a new mouse. Damn, that would have really paid out. That 2-bar would have paid out, guys, if you had your stop set at the trend setting candle. If you kept your original risk, it would have been like 720 to 760, 40 points for 20 points of risk. I didn't take it, but would have worked out. I'm glad the bear mask got some use today. When I dot.
Bounced right at the bottom of my zone today.
What?
So we bounced right at the bottom of my zone today. At like 677.
I didn't take it because I'm done trading for the day. Would I take shorts here? I mean, it's looking on a normal day, or no, not normal day, at a normal time. I don't think it would actually look bad to have a reversal candle like this and try for that move back up to like 750 with stops, or 740 with stops below 760. DOD is the best / most consistent, simple, and effective strategy I've seen from anyone to date. My 7 months doing this, DOD all the way. That's awesome. That's baller. That's baller. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be on for like 6 more minutes. All right. All right. Gene will be live on this YouTube channel for Asia session. Yep. He sure will. Make sure you guys are here. If you guys want live Asia session trading, if you guys prefer to trade in the afternoon or evening, you guys know that I trade every morning here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. But make sure you guys turn on your notifications. If you guys press that bell icon by my name, if you press the bell and press all, it will notify you when I go live or when Gene goes live. So you won't miss any live streams. You won't miss any trades. You won't miss any education. It's a no-brainer. Who's all Noti gang here? Where's my Noti gang on YouTube? Where's my Noti gang? Where's my DOD Noti gang? Just Call David is. Scott Everett is. Scott's a winner. Fresh 1070 is. Fresh 1070 stays fresh. He knows. Indiana Whitetails. User bot is. MIP SPC is. Fresh. Yup. Let's go. You know you wrong. Let's go. You're right on that, though. All right. I will not be trading Asia, but Gene will. Gene will be trading Asia with the squad.
What you say about me?
Saying that you're going to be trading Asia.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, yes, sir. Team Bull's much smaller these days. Savage is doing his own thing. It's mostly just me on voice. Grizzly talks a little. Greg's not on voice anymore. And most the elites are gone doing their own thing as well. I've tried to really minimize the team and minimize voice too. I think people need to be learning from one mentor, and that's the goal for 2026. Is I want you guys learning from me. Brandon's has his own stream too. Brandon's in Team Bull, but he has his own stream. He's in a private Zoom. He doesn't trade with me. Yeah, Greg's not on voice anymore. He hasn't been on voice for like a week. And he's not going to be on voice. Nothing against him. It's just we trade differently, and some of them I've gotten a lot of feedback. I've been sending out a lot of surveys and taking my DMs seriously. And one of the big things I saw was there was too many signals. So all you probably noticed, it's been mostly just me on voice. Grizzly, we'll call his trades and talk a little, but Greg's not going to be on voice anymore. He'll just be in his channel. And it's from a lot of feedback. We're not a signals chat. I don't want you guys ripping off a bunch of trades. You guys need to be learning one system. Choosing DOD every day. Damn, look at that candle. That is crazy. That is bananas. You have one strategy, one mentor. Then you'll find your niche and you'll find your way with, you won't trade the exact same as me, but you'll take things from me and you'll morph it to how you trade. Jen also has her own stream. Yep. All right, guys. I am going to get out of here. Do something positive for yourself tonight. Go to the gym, eat a healthy meal, read 5 pages of a book, go sit in a sauna, do something that benefits your personal life and your discipline. I want y'all to trade smart, trade safe, stay patient, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, okay? Hope you all have a blessed rest of your evening. Bye, everybody.
Adios.
Adios.
See you guys later.
Bye, bro. Adios, everybody. Peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you're serious about your discipline, if you're serious about your trading, and if you're serious about your future, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Love y'all.